Over 120 Lambton soldiers enjoyed a great spread provided by the Women's Patriotic League in Petrolia on Wednesday, March 22, 1916. The spread was provided for the soldiers and officers of the Brigden, Wyoming, Oil Springs, and Petrolia squads of Lambton 149 at the Presbyterian Church last Wednesday night. One of the many fine accomplishments that have already been scored by this splendid organization in the past 18 months. The supper was given in honor of the visiting companies from Brigden and Wyoming, which had marched in over the icy roads from their respective recruiting centers, and who, with the Petrolia and Oil Springs contingent, made a company of about 120 soldiers. The occasion was graced by the presence of the commander of the Lambton Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel T.P. Bradley. Captain Campbell was Toastmaster, and Captain McGillivray welcomed the soldiers and officers to the town on behalf of the Women's Patriotic League. The feature of the whole occasion was a presentation made by Captain Waddell to Colonel Bradley of a mascot for the 149th Battalion, in the person of the youngest drummer in the British Empire, 4-year-old Ned McRoby. The presentation was greeted with prolonged applause and cheers by the soldiers, with whom little Ned is already very popular. And when the little chap proceeded to perform with his drums, which he did standing upon the banquet table, there was no end to the enthusiasm manifested. His brother Alan played several bugle calls, while Ned accompanied on his drums in perfect time. He also sang the chorus, "Do Your Bit for the Red, White, and Blue," and appeared perfectly at ease in accepting his new commission in the 149th. The colonel accepted the little mascot with evident praise, and said he would be glad if he could keep him and bring him up as a soldier. He also, on behalf of the officers and men, thanked the ladies. In extending the welcome of the town to the soldiers, Mayor Sturrett paid tribute to the splendid way in which the Petrolia officers and men had conducted themselves, and to the battalion as a whole for their splendid spirit in shouldering the responsibilities of the hour. He also called attention to the fact that the soldiers were the guardians of our civil rights. There was no conflict between the police and the soldiers, as some supposed. When the police could not enforce the law, it was then that the military were called in to back them. Lieutenant Towes of Brigden paid a compliment to the ladies for their splendid banquet. "They were absolutely experts," said the lieutenant. He also urged his own men and all soldiers in general to show their appreciation for the splendid work that the women are doing all over the empire by behaving like gentlemen at all times. "Respect," said Lieutenant Towes, "is the finest thing a man can have."